Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. It's a little late, so I have to keep it low. But there are a couple of things I've been channeling, when it comes to the masculine energy. And definitely like that idea that spirit is going to put within them, like do something, or reach out or something like that is very real. And I'm telling you, this guy or girl is going to go from like ignoring you, not giving a care about you, to literally being obsessed with you. And speaking of obsession, I can feel that the karmic energy is going to try to come in between those unions that I've been feeling lately. And when it comes to those messages, that he is going to get, I used to say that as a kid, like, literally like God is speaking to me. And I remember this one guy, he was like, acting like he was, and I believe he's religious, if you know what I mean. He was like, girl, you crazy. You really think that, the Lord is speaking to you like personally, and like maybe 20 decades after, or like 15 years later? Yeah, he is. Just like he will talk to your DM and your DM, or feminine, or that counterpart or that soulmate you're interested in, they're going to get the message the same way. Hi to you all. Hi to you guys. I nearly choked, like trying to drink a little bit, like, oh. Let me go on. So as to the karmic energies interfering, or the ones that are between you and your person, let's see. I'll tell you something in this card already. The situations that I'm about to explain, you cannot have your hands in that. You have to help. You have to leave them, deal with these situations. Your counterparts, your divine masculine, he's got to do it by himself. I always say, this is the mess you caused, right? You take care of it. Easy. This guy is trying to say that despite these karmic energies and whatever part of it is still lingering onto your situation, despite all of that, he loves you. But to this card here, I'm saying don't take the karmic's curse onto you. They're linked to you, but they're not like directly linked to you. People, this feeling, I gotta check this. I feel like my mouth is bleeding. It's funny. Do you know what I was feeling in my mouth? And I was like, yeah, it is not. It's that salty feeling. I'm like, no, I know what, sorry to say this, like blood tastes like. Is not what it is. And I'm drinking like something sweet, Why? Why is my mouth feeling salty? I'll tell you something. It's a little bit of what the karmic is feeling for the moment, and I can literally taste it in my mouth, Hi, Aqua. Hi, 1111, Razia, Divinely Aligned. I don't really use medicine, so, is what it is. I can feel that taste in my mouth is a little bit of what the karmic is experiencing into this card here. I don't want to lose you. And I'll tell you something else too. Somebody here is feeling helpless over the love that they have for the other, and they don't want to lose them. The karmic is not going to go down without a fight. Just because, people, you could have been anybody. It's just because that's what they do. Do you know that card, like, help me in reverse, is already setting the energy for me? These guys, some of them, they come in to talk to you, but they don't tell you the truth into this moon energy, Yeah, they hide a lot what's going on in their karmic situations. Believe me, I don't care what they tell you. Yeah, they'll keep telling you they're missing you, but in the background, you know, they're dealing with somebody else, somebody that they once loved, or I don't know what it is, you know. But all I'll say to you, and it's funny, this card comes after this feeling I'm getting, is a little bit of a way to manipulate you. Just to say that I'm sorry, my situation is like this, still I love you, still I miss you. No, no, I don't think so, no. And some of you are even in communications with your DM, but they're lying to you and hiding to you what's going on with the karmic, believe me. I need to see it here. Do you know, some of them, they're staying with the karmic, you know, thinking that it's over between you two, thinking that it's too late, or so they can't win you back, you know, because of the fact that they're with somebody else. And I'll tell you something else too. These cards that I'm seeing is the reason why they don't tell you about the karmic. They think it'll be over between you two. That it's literally, you know, that idea of something being cut, you know, because they're seeing somebody else. I'm seeing secrets around the karmic, people. I'm like so tired of this. Like, you know, Lord Almighty, why? Why? Either my karmic or my DM is like, people, somebody in my life is heavy and they're coming to like rock my world, because this here is where I feel comfortable, people. You know, it's like that song from Stevie Wonder, you know, it's called Free. It's like me having nothing, nothing, but possessing riches, you know, more than all. I'm free. I don't need somebody coming with this here, you know, trying to change my life. But it's coming and I hate it. Excuse me for that, you know. Some of you, because of these karmic situations, you're advised, you know, not to see your person. And I'll be honest with you, actually not to even talk to them in some kind of way, you know. Yeah, I need to see a communication card. But at this point here, you ought to let him clear his mess. And you can't, like, connect with him too much right now. Even if you could, is all I'm saying to you. Hi, Sudarat. How are you? Oh, you're good, girl. We didn't start like not too long ago. Yeah, she may be money hungry, that karmic, but you're right. You know, maybe I have to start seeing that for other people when I see that card. But the energy and how it's resonating with me is like, either I got a karmic, she's like full of money. She thinks, you know, she's better than me and I don't even know her, you know, but in spirit she does. Or this guy that's coming my way has money and I wouldn't even know how to deal with it, you know. Hi, Vanessa. Some of you have to distantiate yourself from your DM. I can see it here. You know, those lies, you know, I can't take it. You gotta start being spooky, you know, to them. Like, you know, I'm psychic, you know, you don't need to be lying to me, even if it's not true, people. He's gonna be like looking behind him and stuff like that. Like, you know, I'm psychic. Don't try to read, to lie to me, because I can literally read you, or I can literally, like, you know, silence is like a hell of a weapon, people. Believe me, believe your girl, because this here is where I speak. I don't say much, people. Some of them will have to come to that conclusion between you two, the point where he feels like this girl is never going to want to see me again. She doesn't want to meet me. She doesn't care about the stuff I'm actually not telling her, you know. When he comes to this point here, you are going to see, I keep telling you, people, fight this thing here energetically. There's beauty in like not getting your hands dirty. You're not weak. You're not anything like that. You're just like, I'm not a fighter. You know, that's not what I do, but I can do it. It's just that's my choice, you know, and I refuse to. Just like, you know, I retreat and go on about my life. You know, there's power in that too. And I hope that you have heard me. I knew those communications were coming. The people, some, I mean, not some, most of you, if you resonate with my channels, my channel, you're going to be like talking to your person. If nothing, I'm saying to you, beware of these communications. There's a way to do this thing, and when spirit is getting you closer to your destination, you know, you still tested in some form. And some of you, it's about the stuff that you say to your DM. Believe me, it's the energy of the day. And something else I'm seeing is that cut, you know, from the karmic, but I need to see that, because this here is their reading. We will never see each other again. It's over between us, like too late, literally to the karmic. I'm seeing somebody else, or I'm having someone else in mind, and actually them hiding that from the karmic. Is the backstory to this here. It's the real reason why I can see those fights. You see this moon card that I placed here? I don't even know why I do these things, yeah? I can tell you something. He's hiding, my lord. Some of you, you'd be amazed about this thing that I'm feeling here. Like, you know, knowing a little bit the truth about your DM, because you have like an idealized version of them in mind, you know. Didn't I tell you? That idea of him thinking about you, I can see it through this here. In this someone else here, I told you. I'm seeing someone else literally like thinking about you. And he's hiding that from the karmic. Do you know what's going on here? This guy is hiding you from the karmic, and he's hiding the karmic from you. And I hope you heard me. It's crazy. Yeah, that sun in reverse is that idea of something being hidden is the truth. It's the very truth, you know. And I'll tell you, this here is a karmic reading. Do you see that sun energy in reverse? Believe it, fight it with your spirits. Nothing will come out of it, you know. And as I'm saying that, one of them here is not even sad that nothing would come out of that. And the other one definitely is, you know. I'll tell you, the karmic doesn't know what's going on in this here. She doesn't know that you guys are talking for some. She doesn't know why, you know, he's like retreating for her. She doesn't know, but you don't know either for most of you, you know, like the truth about them. Yeah, he wouldn't be sorry, like, you know. I can see this here. I can see somebody not being sad about this breakup that I'm seeing, you know, and not even feeling sorry about it anymore. And I'm saying to you, for some time, your DMs cared about this karmic here, but no more. And I'm seeing the straight opposite happening literally to someone else. I'm sad. I'm sorry, you know, that this thing is not working. This here is the karmic stating, you know, that she has that need for your DM. Like, I can't let go, you know. Do you see that sun in reversed? Do you see that moon energy? The secrets, these secrets need to come out, you know. These guys, they need to tell you who they are. But I'll tell you something, that darkness that I'm feeling when it comes to the karmic, this card here doesn't even fit the whole energy. I keep trying to tell you, be a source of light. And especially to your DM, if you say, you know, you like him like that, you don't have to argue with him. And you don't even have to like shout to get your point across, quite frankly. Be that source of light, you know, when this here is darkness, is all I'll say to you. And you see how I'm pushing this card like communication in reversed? Some of you, at this point, you cannot talk to your person. You can't help them. You cannot meet them because they're still dealing with karmics and your light, right? You just can't do that. And I hope that you have heard me. He can't forget. It's something that he can't forget, but I'll tell you something too. This guy is getting ready to forget the karmic. I need the card underneath. Forever, people. And one more. Check this out. Believe me, karmic, forget it. Karmic forever. No. And I should have treated you better. Just keep cultivating like your core energy, people. Whatever may come, you know, is spirit testing you, and it's going to be different for everybody. But as long as you can shine, I keep telling you to, in these karmics, believe me, I don't even care how they look. If you got that glow or like that thing inside of you, nobody can compete with you, people. And the karmic is finding themselves into those shoes. If you keep being the light, he'll have no choice but to come to such conclusions because of the energy that he would have in front of him. And I need to unravel them, because some people are reporting about karmics, you know, to me, which is exactly why I'm doing this. Aurélien, comment ça va? Ça fait toujours plaisir de te voir. You're like really cute. Hi, 1111. How you doing, girl? You know, it's funny, Vanessa, if you pay attention to my readings, the last karmic readings, did not tell you that some of these karmics were going to like come and talk to you. I can literally feel some of my karmics doing the same thing, and believe me, it's not going to be no discussion. You know? No discussion is how you keep it, my love. If I don't want to talk to you, you see this clear no here on top of the karmic, literally forever, to the point where she'll forget you because she'll be like, there's no way here. It's doable, people. Melissa. You know. It's very good, Melissa, if you say you stopped fighting and arguing with him since January. That's good, you know, step by step, people. Really, 1111, you're going to be okay, my love. And I still meant to call you. You know, you gotta leave me your time zone, my love, so I can see when time fits, you know? Yeah, this karmics, which is why I'm here, Lazia. You're talking of black magic and stuff, you know, you guys are psychics like that, you know, you tell me the same thing, everyone. What gets to you, Vanessa? Oh, that karmic like calling you and stuff, girl, hang up the phone on her like one time. And next time she calls, do not even pick up, believe me. Let him deal with her, choose her, but don't let anybody come your way, you know, like invading your space to try to tell you stuff. If you want to listen, just listen. Don't say nothing, girl. Like, nothing. That's how you keep your power, people. You just be listening and be like, huh? Don't say nothing. And then when she's done talking and doing what she was supposed to, just thank her, say goodbye, and hang up and never talk to her again if you need information. Otherwise, skip the first part. You know? Oh, in Spain. Great, great. Then it's same time like here. I can talk to you anytime. A karmic killer, yeah. Like a karmic, like silencer, spirit himself, believe me. No, don't say anything. If you only knew the power of that, that's how you drive people crazy, you know? Crazy at times. It's not even that smirk or that smile. It's just like, I'm telling you, silence is a hell of a weapon, you know? When people figure out you're not the type of person to get bothered, you know, they're going to leave you alone, believe me. What were we talking about? Soulcraft into this magic here that I'm feeling is crazy. It's that idea of either like obsession or trying to send you off track, that you would lose your focus, or like, I don't know, I will figure it out though, believe me. If you pay attention, you can feel the stuff that I'm talking about here onto you. It's funny, let me go on, but you can feel it. Some of you, what you're saying to me is the truth, you know. I cannot feel that energy, but I'm channeling that for you is the truth. You see, this communication that I'm talking about is the truth, what you're saying, Vanessa. I've been getting that to some of these karmics. Be careful, people, because even their communication is a form of magic onto you, believe me. Don't pick up the phone. Let me read so I can laugh with you guys. Yeah, 1111, that's what's up, you know. Don't, some of you, I'm saying to you, even the communication by itself, I mean, I'm telling you, that sensitivity is my element, you know, is a form of witchcraft by itself. She'll cast a spell on you. I don't know how people do that. That's not what I do. And if so, if anything, I'm going to send out to the creator, as I'm seeing like 1111, like, I need justice, I need justice. You take care of that for me, is what I would do, because that's the highest power of them all, you know. I'll literally be like telling to the Lord, like, you know what they did to me today. You know, I don't know how they cast spells, but I'm seeing here somebody, the spell is something that they say, they speak it out, or like, you know, but to you, something a little bit, you know, in that whisper you got to hear. So don't pick up the phone on them, is all I'll say, you know. It's funny. It's definitely that karmic energy. The thing like this here is the essence of something or somebody to me. And if the essence is like different, it's because it's that karmic energy. And I can literally like see, you know, oh my Lord, thank you for inspiration. I'll tell you something else that this karmic is doing too. She's literally like cursing you. Something that she's feeling is making her speak out those things about you. And she's got power, people, believe me. Some of you, you're going to feel this thing here. Like incantations. Do you say in English? Incantations. I am so sorry. I've never pronounced that word before, but I can literally see them here. The idea of like the karmic not being able to forget this thing here, being out of focus or something like that, you know. I'll go on, I'll figure it out. And that thought is like, is something she keeps thinking about. She keeps nourishing those thoughts, those incantations and those spells because of the way she feels. I'll tell you something too. Do you know what I just said to you? Like, if it were me, I would seek justice, you know, when it comes to the Almighty. This type of energies, they're real, people. I can make it happen if I want to. And on top of that, I'm patient, you know, because I know the true blueprint and the matrix. I always say that when I get mad. I don't care, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you are going to regret what you did to me. And it's the truth. The karmic, she found out that what I'm saying to you is the truth too. The power of like speaking out something. And I hope you heard me. Is the truth, my people. In this card here, Divine Feminine, is the truth what I'm saying to you. She figured it out, people. The power of what you say, what you speak out. I'm just like having like a lack of word here, but there's like a word that's more appropriate for it, you know, of literal spells, people. She figured it out. Let me go on. Very true. 1111. Most these karmics are just kids, you know, trying to be a woman and doing black magic too. Flip your back onto them and turn to the Lord and be like, you know what, I don't give a you know what about you. You can't touch me. You know. Into that Queen of Cups, everything I'm saying to you right now is how you're supposed to be fighting these people. For many people, your karmic is coming on to you like that. Believe me. It's about this relationship that she either tries to prevent or that she tries to keep for herself, you know. Didn't I tell you like my karmic is like flexing her muscles on me in spirit, you know, about the money that they have. Because she thinks it's going to work on me like literally nothing else is going to work. She's not going to be like me. You know, wake up every day to feel like it's hard for others to be like you. Her ego is going to take a blow if he chooses you. And I hope that you have heard me exactly as I'm trying to describe to you the karmic like energy or way of thinking. It's crazy. You think your ego is bruised, right? And you're like, you know, coming from a positive energy. She won't be able to deal with that. No way. Into this focus here in reversed, you know, and even in that remembrance in reversed, like literally, I can't forget that. I can see it. I don't know how to explain this, but somebody needs to hear that, you know. It's a little bit like the Lord slowing me down for me to really get the karmic, because I can feel her pain here. It's not for no reason. Didn't I tell you DM was lying to her too? That's what she's thinking about. That's what's like keeping her up and eating her life, you know. Those lies and the pain that it has caused. I'm surprised that Three of Swords is not here, but she went there, people. And this here is the type of energy that you carry. You would figure out. It's not like he did that to her once, and I can see this many people. There's you, Divine Feminine. There are many people, and there's this one main karmic here in most of your situations. Believe me. Do you see the many people? She doesn't even know about you. She's worried about these people here. Believe me, into that Queen of Cups too underneath. The pain that is causing her, the lies that it's been like, you know, or that were spread, you know, because of these people. She's dealing with the same stuff you're dealing, like in a form, believe me. And there's like a choice a choice that the karmic dreads, literally. You know, the stuff that I'm saying to you, like, if you're resonating with me, it's the truth about your situation. If you have a karmic, some of these karmics, and it keeps coming back, you know, they have children, people, with your DM, which is exactly why they're losing their minds. And you would understand. And to that Ace of Swords is literally like, it's justified, people. And I hope that you have heard me. Some of them, you don't even have to worry, my loves, because they're ready to cut the DM themselves out. And I hope that you have heard me. Believe me, I don't see him yet. I can show it to you. I can see a queen. And if a queen, or like a queen is under this, you would know exactly what I'm seeing. I can see children. I can see somebody losing their mind, and definitely a woman, and that karmic energy and the energy of many. But I don't see a king here. Some of them, they're about to be ready to cut the damn DM off themselves. Like, get the hell out of my life, into this new cycle here for themselves. And some of them, they're about to do that sometimes, like really quickly, acting out on impulse. Believe me. Do you see cups here? No. Acting up on impulse, leaving this guy. Believe it, it'll be her victory and yours. You two could literally like celebrate together. It's crazy. Do you see that? The karmic is going to think of leaving DM herself, you know. This here is that idea of self-love, like I deserve something better for myself. I can see it, people. Because right now that situation is just stressful to her too. And she's working on herself too. Some of them are ready to take their leap, people, into building something for themselves and for their children, to, believe me, into this soul song and nourish. Now I see a little bit what's going on too. It's a fight and it's a struggle for the karmic too. And I hope that you have heard me. It's the truth, especially the ones who have a family with your person. Very true. It's crazy. Because somehow they also have like a true connection to your person. Yeah. These conflicts with the karmic, if you're aware of their situation, they are very real. I can feel them all over the place, you know. It's crazy. And I'll tell you something else too. These fights, whether you want to believe me or not, you know, your energy is right here. Believe me. These arguments or these conflicts that I'm seeing is a little bit like you're the one causing them with your energy. And not just that, your energy can be felt now, people, by the memory of you. Literally, like the memory of you is going to cause these conflicts, you know, and you feed them with your energy. And I hope that you have heard me. You see a little bit like where DM will find himself, why there will be these arguments, you know, is because of regrets over you and still thinking about you and in the past, of the past with you. Exactly. Right here. Oh, I gotta stop this here. It's going to turn off. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? Which is why I love showing my cards to you. Because sometimes you can't deny messages like these, you know. I'm telling you, I'm speaking of him like you're a divine match, regretting what he did to you, still reminiscing of you, and right there he is. And all of this is energetic. Energy is making feelings grow as we are speaking. Him is regret. You is missing him. And I hope that you have heard me. I need the cards underneath. Some of them is the truth. These karmics are coming to talk to you out of pure desperation. And believe me, especially if you have like children with the same man, and you would understand. Ooh, Kelly G, you coming through with that energy, girl. I said I'm never going to, I mean, as long as it's like, freedom, I can't censor you, girl. So say what you gotta say, my love. I'll tell you something. This king of air energy is like invading my space slowly. If this is what the king of air is bringing with him to me, boy, stay where you are, because you don't want this here. It's funny. It's like an impossibility for me, believe me, as I'm thinking of my spirit. No way, my brother, no way. You got this, you deal with this first, and believe me, you see my reaction to this card that I connect with. That's how you're going to have to be with that person into that Queen of Wands, the believer, but the one who doesn't give a fuck to, like not like this. No, no, no. Is that sun in reverse I showed you at the beginning. Believe me, this here, it has no outcome. No outcome. I can feel it, but let the card show you, into that devil energy. This sun here is in reverse. That sun in reverse, that devil energy onto your DM is exactly what he's experienced with the karmic is. And I'll tell you something, for some of you, it's exactly why he comes to talk to you. Believe me, she's right there, the karmic too. And some of them, they come to talk to you about this very karmic, but they don't tell you the whole truth. Doesn't matter. That's why they come and talk to you, because this here is nothing to write about, people. So you would know why they run back to you. I can see some of these karmic like this moving out, quite frankly. And I'll tell you something else. Did you know what this karmic is literally telling me? I want out, but I don't have the money to go. It's crazy. It's the truth. She can't take it where she is anymore. It's funny because I don't connect with karmic energies like that. It's funny. Karmics, they're experiencing two energies. Some are resisting against this, like your person moving on, quite frankly. And some of them, they're like, like not resistant. They're like, you know what, at this point here, just leave. And I hope that you have heard me. Hi, Leanne. Spirit is saying that there is happening to many of you. And the problems that like this straight karmic, let's call them for tonight, are having to the point where they want to leave. Some of them is just for the lack of money. It's because of all of these women in your person's life and in then her life, or his life. This is crazy. Like, what's happening to this reading is talking. Like, the karmic has got a lot to say. She's saying to me, on top of that, girl, you don't even understand what I've been through with that devil here. Not did he just play me, but some of these girls are still chasing my man or something like that. Some of these karmics are dealing just with that. Some people still going after her man, actually, is crazy. She can't take all the others and all of the lies, which is why some of them are ready to move the F on people. It's crazy. It's right here. Check this out. This here is my card for the karmic people. I'm seeing here, some of them is just because they don't have the money or like that situation for the moment. I'm seeing here 7 of cups, the people, the lies. I'm leaving. And it started how exactly like that. I'm leaving. I'm fighting, or like fighting for myself. You would see the sevens to these two sixes here. For me, this here is a clear pattern. She's done. I understand the link to the karmic. Some of these karmics have come back to their senses. People at this point, they don't even want your man anymore. Do you see that 10 of swords? Is the truth. They're tired of the problems with your DM. And I hope that you have heard me. This reading is crazy, people. Yeah, karmic reading tonight. Oh, really, Kelly? What's your sign, Kelly? If I can ask you, because your energy, you're like coming through like a tornado, so I know you're either air or fire. Same here, Godchild 2021. I don't care about the karmic, you know. Gemini? Girl. Air. Yeah. I'm not even surprised, you know. With Libra moon, that air energy, I could feel it because only air does that, you know. Somehow you can feel it when it comes close to you. Just keep up the energy, Kelly. She said, because she really isn't a factor between the DM and DF. It's very true, Godchild. But most people cannot see that. It's his BS 100%. That he's falling to deal with him within himself. Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. DF sitting on her throne like hell yeah, my friend, you know. Believe it. I hope you got this message here. At this point, the karmic is tired of the conflicts with your DM, and some of them are about to leave as they're coming to their senses. It's crazy reading, you know. But let me go on. Oh, yours is a Libra sun, yeah? Yeah, I knew it. The Fs don't think that you're the only one who ever wanted like emotional stability, you know, for herself. Is all I'm saying to you. And I'll tell you something, I don't know if you can even comprehend these people, but at this point here, it's funny, that energy of a little bit of exchange when it comes to emotional strength. She gives to you, you give to her. Talking about, you know, there's no connection with the karmic spirits is saying otherwise in my hand. A little bit like you give her emotional independence or the will to be happy for herself, and she does the same thing to you. And I hope that you have heard me. It's crazy, but I can hear those type of messages, you know, exactly into this energy. Believe me, spirit talking. Just take the message. Yeah, take the message. You would understand that Four of Wands, that union that you want. You know, when you look in the distance to see how this thing happens, just know that the karmic gives something to you too. You free her a little bit, she frees you too. And those things are like new to me, you know, because I don't have karmics, people. Karmics to me are like men who didn't give me a chance coming back my way, is all it is. You know. Some of you cannot think in sync with the karmic. Yeah, I can see it here into this Two of Wands. Some of you, because the karmic may not be just somebody, you know, you can get rid of. Some of you refuse to be in sync with the karmic at this point here. She irks you, you know, and you can see this connection that is so real between some of them and you, especially if they have kids with your guy or with your woman, or if it's like, you know, those bonds made of blood, family, sisters, you know, wives, mothers. they're not going anywhere, and some of you can't deal with that, you know. It's funny. The karmic is the second time I can show you, but it's just a waste of time, believe me. Yeah, thank you, Spirit, for making it easy for you. That same, you know, pattern. For him and her, because I could feel her energy, but I can see him here too. It's a little bit like, you know, when they look back on their like common past or whatsoever, it's just the energy of regrets. Like, you know, I'm looking for something better. I'm looking for true love, believe me. What's this card here? And it's that idea, it's not money, people. It's that idea that like everybody involved here is looking for the same thing. You, him, her, or him. You know, take it how it resonates. Is a little bit like, you know, regretting how things happened in the past and wanting true love instead, the one you can keep forever. If you're listening to me, that's what everybody is worried about here. I don't understand that energy of lies, you know. Beware of your DMs is all I'll say to you. Do you know what Spirit is saying to me? Some of you guys, and it may be just for money, for that principle of money, you know, part of the lie, and maybe it's just for money, is the fact that this guy here is somewhat healing his relationship with the karmic, especially if they have a family. That's what he's actively doing, and somebody hiding that too because they don't really find love there. Still, you can't do it like that, you know, hiding that they're working on their families. And some of them is either for the principle of family or for finances. And I hope that you have heard me. I just need the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, yeah. It's funny. What were my cards? No. There's something this karmic is working at, and I can feel this magic, you know, but it's funny. I can feel it, but I cannot see it in my cards. And that there, it cannot be just that devil for this whole thing here. Let me see. The karmic is going to send karma onto your person. That's what she's doing. Like, yeah, this MFer, he's got to pay for what he did to me. Is what's going on. Exactly as she's seeing this like relationship or whatsoever dissolve right before her. Is crazy what I'm feeling. Some of them, they discovered the truth about your person into this card here, like coming back to their senses, which is exactly why they're leaving, believe me, to find themselves a man. You should have seen the beginning. There was no masculine energy. They're coming out now. That's what she wants, somebody who's going to really love her every day. A true love every day. Her emperor, people, and not yours. And I hope you heard me. It's crazy. She's looking for better, my people. It's the truth. The fact that she's thinking, you know, the past, it was just lies. Now I can see it was just lies. It's crazy, people. I don't understand this message, and people, I know how to read. You have to leave this one up to me. I'll meditate on that and then I'll let you know, but I hope you got the message. Sometimes it's really like that. I cannot see. Like, I'm blind. When I try to read for myself, it's always like that. bruised at this point here. I kept thinking it's about you, but not necessarily. So it's also about the stuff that this guy has put her through. And I hope that you have heard me. The lies that he told her, after all over this reading here, you know. Somebody wanting to remove themselves from a situation. Very true. And there's this card here bothering me. Yes. Be bold and make the first what? Remove, move. Some people are going like, you know, I'm done with you. It's crazy. I'll tell you, this deck doesn't go all the way to 10. A little bit like this here wasn't meant to be. Like a little bit like the wheel has turned in their situation, you know. Some of them are out the way towards something better. The waiting game is over and they're not waiting anymore. They're done with your person, literally. Exactly, into this heartache and loss in reverse. They're tired of your person breaking their hearts and they don't even know it's about you. And I hope you have heard me. Well, this here is no more patience, believe me. And freeing herself too, believe me. It's a little bit like it's karmic energy, so I'm flipping it, but it's the truth. It's crazy. Do you see that? It's a little bit like the karmic telling me you're the light, like the way you're thinking is right. I want to think like you, so can we talk for a minute? So I'll tell you from woman to woman that I'm going through the same, you know, what you are going through. And tonight I believe her. And no energies, people. This here, as I'm choosing a different deck, is another energy that you're going to have to be aware of. Some of them, I'm telling you, is two things, right? The other message in here is that some of them, they'll have like strategies to keep your guy because they love them. They're really done, but some of them can't let go, just like you, exactly into that anxiety and even the storm coming. You warned people. She's not dealing well with the breakup. For some, and some they just want out. Like either way, that's how she's feeling. Whether in or out, that's how she's feeling, believe me. Hostilities, you know. It's the truth. This here I like because I can feel it. Either way, whether she's in or out, that's how the karmic is feeling about this one man she loves, yeah? She's looking to open the door to her own like personal healing and happiness, people. And I hope that you have heard me. I can feel that. Your DM is thinking to himself too, he should have treated this karmic here better, as he is also healing, you know. This is not that communication. Didn't I tell you she's trying to talk to me like I want to think like you? It's that Gemini energy, like we have more in common than you think, is what she's telling me. And, my lord, don't let this karmic come towards me to try to talk to me. I keep getting that feeling into storm warning and a fiery climax approaches. Like she'll have the confidence literally to try to talk to me. You better be a man, because if you're a woman, I'm not even listening to you. You know. I don't understand this, Lord. I think that's how the karmic is feeling, people. Like her own commitment is being tested, and I'll tell you what. The only thing she knows, she's tired of these hostilities, the cheating, the lying, the anxiety, and she needs to find peace. and to end this tough cycle. That, and I'm seeing that happening exactly into nothing will come of this situation. That's how the karmic is feeling, whether she's in or out. And you know, at this point here, I'm not feeling that black magic, people. I refuse to put that onto somebody. As I'm saying to you, she's going to come to her own conclusion sometime soon. There are too many cards here. I'm not seeing no magician, no nothing. Seven of Swords is not what it is. There are high priestesses and stuff. Divine energy. I'm not seeing this here. Some of them are fighting the true fight, people. Not with negativity, but they're just like protecting their own person, you know? And you can't blame a woman for that. And I hope you heard me. Okay, let me give you some signs. And I'll give you others if you bear with your girl. 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm being slow as I'm getting ready to bounce, people. I can see definitely like Cancer energy. Aries, I'm having here that there. Oh, I've used more cards. I don't even see like major arcanas, you know, lets me know it's not going anywhere. And these belong to no one. I mean, yeah, Capricorn we got here. And that's it. All these cards. I'm getting the feeling I'm missing some, but no. And then, yeah, you heard the signs. I got Capricorn and Cancer. Yeah. And Aries I got here too. I'm sorry, I'll do this better another time, you know, forgive me. Here, I'm like, Lord, are you playing with my cards? Capricorn, definitely. I'm seeing Aries, I'm seeing Leo, and I'm seeing Gemini, whether you, your person, or the karmic. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. But this time around, it's karmic thinking that of your person. And I hope that you have heard me. And if you want to know the ones I'm describing, you know the karmic. You know her because you guys are real karmics. This story that I'm describing is going to resonate with you like to the T. If the karmic is somebody that you know personally. And I hope that you heard me. She's out. She doesn't want this thing here anymore because now she loves herself first. I can see that she wants new love very soon too. You know, the waiting game in reversed. Believe me, I don't know when I said that. You and the karmic are both going to be singing like, you know, from your heart and your soul sometime soon, just of joy. You get what you want, and some of these karmics, they're going to get what they want too. Exactly as she deserves love too. Somehow, people. Didn't I tell you about that crown chakra energy? Don't try to understand why the Lord Almighty will bless, you know, this karmic. She's a child of God too, and if she finds her way to him, he's not going to reject her. Exactly into this card, forgiving and learning. Believe it. Believe it. And it's funny, I can see that support system around her too. Like, you know, you can do better, girl. You can exactly into this unrequited love. He ain't nothing. He doesn't love you the right way. You can do better. She's letting go more than anything else. Just like you should. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, people. God is a better stratege, you say in English, than you are, believe me. And I hope that you have heard me. So that was my reading for you, people. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon.